What's going on, everyone? It's Steel here from the Steel and Gorilla Gaming Show, and today we're going to talk about my favorite gun in Warzone, CR56 AMAX. Now, I've been a big fan of this gun since it dropped way back in Season 4 of Modern Warfare. It kind of became a meta for quite a while until the Kilo and MP5 took things over, but before we get into that, let's get into some background info on the AMAX. It's in the same ballpark of heavy-hitting, slower-firing assault rifles like the AK-47, but isn't necessarily in Odin territory. Compared to the AK-47, the CR56 sacrifices a little bit of power and range for a way better fire rate and mobility, which we all know is very important for Warzone. Essentially, this weapon can down an enemy in 3 shots to the chest, or 2 to the head, no plates of course, and in terms of recoil, expect a vertical recoil, kick similar to the AK-47, high after the first few bullets, but overall, very little side-to-side action. I tend to use the standard AR build. You got the monolithic suppressor, Zodiac barrel, VLK optic, commando foregrip, and extended mag. And in this case, it's a 45 round mag for the AMAX. But lately, man, I've been going with the holographic sight, and I gotta tell you guys, what a different experience this gun is with switching the sights up. I'm noticing you can down multiple targets with one clip at close to medium range. Even with a 45 round mag, you can still manage to miss a few shots and wipe a duo or trio all by yourself. The holo sight allows you to snap from target to target without having to readjust your ADS and has minimal speed penalty, unlike what happens when you try and do the same thing with a VLK. And lately, I've been noticing a lot of my engagements have been at that close to medium range anyway, so you don't really need a VLK, or want one. If the target's just too far out, it's best to just switch to the sniper anyway. Now you might be asking yourself, why the hell would I use this thing when the current meta is the M16, AUG, and FFAR? Well, you've got a point. The AMAX is not going to beat the FFAR up close. It's not going to beat the AUG or M16 at range. The thing is though, I find those guns really hard to use personally. Those burst guns require a ton of recoil management, and if you miss your first burst or two, you're toast. With the FFAR, I'm hopeless against anyone outside of 50 meters. That recoil is just too much for my average ass. The AMAX, though, offers a shitload of power with manageable recoil, and you can zipper someone from the waist up, no problem. It also sounds badass with that mono on it, so there's that. Let me know what you guys think. Did you notice a difference in success rate with the close to medium range gunfights when running the holo? Did you enjoy the gun in general? Some people don't like it. It's not for everyone. But go ahead and give it a try. And if you got any other loadouts that you think are really cool that are outside of the current meta, go ahead and list them and we'll give them a shot. If you like talking shop about Warzone, go ahead and give us a sub or a follow on our socials. The Steel and Gorilla Gaming Show is just getting ready to launch for May 2nd with our first live episode airing on YouTube and Twitch. Make sure you're following and turn those notifications on so you know when we're out there mucking around Verdansk. We will be talking gameplay, strategy, guns, gear, you name it, we're covering it. Another feature segment of the Steel and Gorilla Gaming Show is going to be these combat interviews. We'll be squatting up with some really cool and talented players to conduct in-game interviews breaking down the gunfights, rotations, strategy, all of it, with some of the best around Verdansk. So stay tuned to find out what that's all about.